Here's a little video of some of the stuff we did the other day, just letting you kind of refresh your memory there. Right now what I'm doing is a walkabout. My main thing here is I want my dog to pressure the sheep and release pressure. And how this happens is I'm going to have him pressure the sheep by walking into them and take the pressure off by laying down. As I'm doing this little walkabout, you'll see my sheep are following me. Yes, they're pretty used to doing this, but the important thing is they aren't going past me. So it's real important to actually get that control going. Once you kind of get things going, then I start doing a little bit more where I'm just going to follow my dog's tail. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to start, I'm not doing it quite yet, so I'm still doing walkabouts. But once I get going, here I go, I'm going to follow his tail. And that's one thing you want to think about. And all I'm teaching here is how to stay out around your sheep and keep them all in place. So I follow his tail. Notice how close I stay to my sheep at all times. Do not let your dog pull you away from the sheep. And I'm going to go both directions always in everything I do so the dog is comfortable on both sides. And all I'm doing is I'm following his tail and he gets to go around and around and around. And again, when I lay him down, I'm just asking for control so I don't get smushed. Now I'm going to come out and I'm going to do a little bit with how I start teaching direction. You'll see I've desensitized my dog to the whip. I can hit him with it. You'll see me touch him there. I do that off the stalk. It's very, very important. My dog needs to always trust me because I'm not going to hit him. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to block him. And you'll see kinda because my whip's too hard to see. But when I block him, I just want him to go the other way. And what I'm going to start doing here is I'm going to start putting a word with it. So come by is clockwise. And I'm going to block, way to me, counterclockwise. I'm going to block, way to me. Notice I'm letting my dog just kind of work. He's being a little bit wild with the sheep, but I don't care about that right now. I'm letting him have a little bit of fun, but what I'm teaching right now is directions. That's all that's important, is teaching the direction. And of course, I've got the control already because I've done the previous exercises. Now I'm setting up, I'm going to do just a little mini outrun. This is kind of a disaster as far as it goes. It's too small of an area, but it works okay because we got to do foundation stuff. So the whole thing here is I'm going to down my dog, get in between the sheep and my dog, send him around to the back, and he's going to bring the stalk to me. Very, very simple concept, but what we're doing here is teaching the dog to fetch the stalk to me and do a little outrun. And I'll do another one here. I'm in between the stalk, dog goes out around, a little while, don't worry about that, and down. He brought the sheep to me.